MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending American League East champion, Boston Red Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vazquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Leading on tonight for Baltimore, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Hit out towards second. Throw by Cabral will be in time, and there's your first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent. particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-2 is fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Base hit into right center.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope. 1-0 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Orioles 0, Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Alex Cobb gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour with sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope. Another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right. Fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Started that swing a bit too early. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Cobb into the windup. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Grounded to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now for the O's, Mark Trumbo. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Trumbo, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 18th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, first baseman number 19.
Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Dribbled up the line. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman, Moreland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The shortstop, Sander Bogart.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Valencia is in pursuit. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Cobb's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting center fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Third inning, no score to this point. – 3-1. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Swing and a line drive, but foul. This pitch is popped up. Pedroia is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Christian Vasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Digging
Jr.
in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact, The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Vasquez gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. The one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Shoots this one over to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. And we are tied 0-0. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Danny Valencia, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Pitch on the way. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Sliders in for a strike.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Pedroia. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Late that time for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Moreland.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Valencia has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rafael Devers. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back easily. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Popped him up. Beckham over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Cobb comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman number 19, Chris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Gloved by Bogarts. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 36.
Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Joseph is off at first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. 0-2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Up, expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-2. Line drive to left. Mancini is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Throw won't get him.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
1-1, here it comes. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. After it is Jones. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew. Benintendi, he singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitches are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slide or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The shortstop.
Boy,
Number
talking
2,
about making a pitcher work, Dero. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode.
Richard Blyer trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Richard Blyer.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a liner. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ready on 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the third.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Valencia on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 3-0. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And at this point,
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Adam Jones.
first offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Moreland has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And he lays off for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The right fielder, number 2, Danny.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Dustin Pedroia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back,
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Number 39 takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Here's Jackie Bradley now. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Beckham has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Jonathan Scope with a solo shot. His first homer here in the series, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg. Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And he'll just get a piece here, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Pedroia is able to get there. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. popped him up. Joseph moving to his left. One down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Slow roller back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and 1 strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the series, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
The first baseman, number 18, Nick Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-1 Boston. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Jace Peterson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
James Peterson.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the first out of the inning. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tim Beckham. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now for the O's, Adam Jones. And they're ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Chase Peterson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
James Peterson. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 50, Miguel Castro.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits in 3. At bats for him in this one. Andrew Susek is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
This change for the Orioles. Now catching, number 27, Andrew Susek.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Beckham loves it. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away.
Up next for the Red Sox. Third baseman.
Digging in now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Castro throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Line drive to left. Mancini is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Valencia on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Manny Machado now. Previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 6 tries.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Kimbrell, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Manny Machado becomes the first out. In the 9th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jonathan Scope. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. Here it is. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox are right back in the series. They take game 3 here at home as this one is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Boston trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Chris Sale pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors, They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell. The loss goes to Alex Cobb. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.